Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. It is Friday, October the 12th, the year 2018. Let's talk trading weekly wrap up. And to wrap up the week, I hope you had stellar, excellent money and risk management in all of your trades this week. Looking at the monthly, we're only 30 pips off the low now. As you can see, price has been pushing steadily through the previous month's candle. On the weekly, once again, we broke out. If you held that trade since the break, you're up over 100 pips. For those of you just tuning in on Friday here, we filled all the gaps this week. So those gap traders, Sunday, Monday morning gap traders, paid off once again. And as you can see here on the daily, we broke through yesterday. We broke through that high, and that was good for about 29 pips or so. And as you can see, we broke out of that upper wick zone, and that's good for 53 pips at the moment. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ranges over 100. And looks like the beast is doing what it's supposed to do. It's outpacing the new beast. Okay, you buy zone traders, we went over this about filtering, because once again about filtering, when you take a trade, you've already filtered. You've said, okay, based on certain parameters, I'm going to take that trade. Now, after you set up your system, if you keep trying to tweak it, then you're filtering the filtering. Pretty soon you're going to be left with nothing, and you're going to miss out on some great opportunities. I mean, here in the buy zone, there was a short trigger there in the New Zealand session. It pushed through to a new low, okay, and came back. You see, you might have been waiting on that pivot point, but price told you no. So at worst, it should have been a scratch. You shouldn't have taken a loss on that trade. Right here, if you entered again, well, once again, you see it pushed down a little bit, but came back. And based on what it's done before, you see you got 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, 4, and then it's going back. These wicks are telling you something. Okay, right here you entered the trade long, and probably you got paid off. Maybe you took the exit here. Maybe you exited half and let it go. Maybe you took out the other half somewhere around here. Once again, buy zone green, went up, didn't make a new high, started coming back down, scratch at the worst. Okay, right here, if you took that trade, well, you see price is kind of doing that. Well, you would have taken a hit, but you could have gotten right back in and turned. Now here, right here might be what the naysayers are talking about. You took this trade, you got whipped out. You took that trade, you got whipped out. But look, this one could have more than made up for the loss. So, is every trade going to be a winner? No, but you should be able to win at the end of the session. And here we go, rat zone traders. See, there was a green rat trade here, poked back in. Now we are looking to do another reversal somewhere in the rat zone, which is 0 to 20 pips off the current daily low. Current daily low. Of course, it can make a newer low. And right here on the pivot, you see we did take out that pivot. Monthly pivots here, that's already been hit. Weekly pivot, though, didn't get hit. So maybe next week. Daily pivot's been cleared. We still have 3 missing pivots this year. Waiting to see which ones get taken out. Do we take out this one or this one next? That's the question. Price action. 3 ball at the top, red at the line, 2 ball at the bottom, green at the line. Once again, we don't know what trade's going to be a winner, and that's why we employ money and risk management. But you see this every day. We come back to the same screens, same methods. You can see how to profit. Candle color at the line trades. Once again, do we know if it's going to be profit or loss? No. That's why we use stop losses. Plenty of money to be made taking these simple trades. Here was the breakout there. See here, price came to has going through the daily midpoint, our previous day's midpoint right there. And returned to it. Once again, wick zone trades, in the zone, out of the zone, in the zone, out of the zone. That's what we're looking for with the wick zone. We want it to go into the zone, then we'll take it when it leaves out. Now, there's another little trick method, and I guess I have to put up a different indicator. I think it's the 2017 wick zones indicator, where I actually put some fib retrace lines here. And the idea is if you take a trade off of the 50, then you can actually maybe pick up a few pips on the breakout. Because if it goes against you, then you're only looking at half the stop loss if you use the same lot size. Now, you could, by only having half the lot size, you can double your, or only having half the stop loss distance, you can double your lots, same risk, but then when it goes your way, you can be making that much more money. Just something to think about. So once again, you're going to be entering at the halfway point, either short or long, depending on what you see price doing. You double up because you're decreasing the risk size or the stop loss size, keeping the risk the same, and you're taking that trade. Here we go. We've got a Larry live trade here, looking to go long right here at the lowest open. Long. Huh, that was weird. Never seen that happen before. Okay. Inventory reduction bars. We've got a long trigger here. There was a short trigger there. Not much of a trade. One of my favorites, previous daily, weekly, monthly, open, high, low. There's the previous day's high. We saw that breakout and we came back in. You can see here, looking at the tick action, you see there was a buy here. Good for, how many pips was that good for? Trying to get a read here. 46, that was good for about 5 pips up here. Not a bad trade in a short amount of time. You can see here Einstein line, clear signal right after opening the chart, taking the break. Could have pocketed 10, 11 pips. Not bad. So, fellow traders, there's your weekly wrap up. Hope you had a profitable week. Have a nice, fun, safe weekend. And remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So we will continue draining the banks next week.